Hey everyone, this is PrinceWatercress, and welcome back to Let's Play Mega Man! We've already beaten Cutman and Electman first, because it's going to make this second part easier. We're going to take on Bomb Man, followed by Gutsman. And since I have the Magnet Beam already, this should be a walk in the park compared to if I did Bomb Man and Gutsman first. So without any further ado, let's go through Bomb Man stage, which has some pretty good music, and it's probably the easiest stage in the game, maybe. Got the little robotic shrimp that we've seen in the Cutman stage. I never really gotten into any detail about them. They just leap around a whole lot. They also give me a bunch of bonus point icons, which I don't want or need, which I don't really have much of a use for. And you want to hug these walls too. Just be right below the top there and just hug the wall. That way, when the bombs split into 4, when they reach the top, they won't hurt you. And if I had just managed to get on the edge, I would avoid the first turret. And below here, I could just stand on that platform above, right in the very center, to avoid the first and second turrets at the same time without having to jump. But I messed up, and so I had to take the lower route. Oh well. Do want to take out these two lower turrets there, and then I can make my way up to hit the higher ones, and I can get that energy if I so choose, which I will. I want to keep my energy as high as possible. And here's a Sniper Joe. These guys act very random. They don't really have much of a pattern compared to the later games. When they jump or when they shoot at you, they leave themselves open. You want to keep them on screen so that way when you finish one off, they don't respawn on you. And now we got the sine wave pattern bullets again. We also saw those in the Cutman stage, and I never mentioned those as well. They do explode, and the explosion does damage in case you run into the explosion. So you want to be careful. But you can get power up off these guys if you want to. And now it's time to carefully make our way up, and when we do make it up, we're going to have to run in order to avoid the second bullet, because one will respawn when we get over there. And now to take care of these things again. Now, you definitely don't want to run into the spikes. Or run into the bullets, rather. Thinking too far ahead here. Because even if you're invincible, those spikes will still kill you. You don't have invulnerability from spikes while temporarily invincible, like you do in later games. You don't get to have that. Also, I should have stood there and then just let that thing pass me by. That way the bullets would not have been much of a problem. Oh well. Also, he leapt that way. So I'm going to go ahead and grab the extra life, because why not? Managed to get the luck of the draw concerning that extra life there, and then he just kind of glitched in the wall right there. But we got another one that we need to deal with. And thankfully, we're lower than him. So we don't have much to fear in case things happen. He won't be able to hit us directly. In case it kept all kind of messing up for him to hit us while we're hitting him. Now here, you could just go down the ladder normally, or you could just do what I did and do that. I guess you could just drop off if you wanted to. But Bomb Man is an easy boss to deal with. Just stay on the move, the bombs will never hit you, you'll probably further away from the explosions than necessary. The bombs don't do that much damage, thankfully. I think if you can keep him, like, right next to you, he'll just keep on jumping above you. Just keep jumping back and forth, maybe. And you can just keep getting hits on him that way. But we did make it through Bomb Man stage, and now it's time to take on Gutsman stage, which we're going to make a lot easier here. Because we have the Magnet Beam, and I'm going to show that off. So you're probably wondering what the Magnet Beam we got in the Electman stage does. Well, If I can stop getting hit by these Metars, three-way shots, I'll tell you. I want to get on the platform first, and by pausing the game, I accidentally turn off the sound that those little platforms made. Now, those little thinner spots in where the platforms move, that's where the platforms will dump you when they move to that part. And now you see the magnet beam in action. By holding B, you will shoot the magnet beam. The longer you hold it, the longer the platforms it makes will be. The platforms it makes will only be on screen for a couple of seconds. So you gotta be quick and you gotta know what you're doing. And you gotta give yourself enough height and run, and of course have enough energy to get where you need to go. You must get the magnet beam before you beat all 6 Robot Masters, because once you beat all 6 Robot Masters, you won't be able to go back. Now we got these guys. These guys will hit you with at least one pickaxe whenever possible. And there's gonna be one more here. I always run into them, but thankfully they never do a lot of damage. Can I use the Elect Beam here? Yes, I can. What happens if I use it here? Well, I can use it there and do that. But you're gonna have to do quite a bit of stuff to get that one up there, and I'm not going to get it. You'll have a bit more of a harder time doing that than avoiding this thing. Just use the magnet beam, and you'll avoid the crushing enemy. And now it's time to take on a few more Metars. Managed to make it here with full health, too, which is a really good thing. Nope. Alright, let's equip the bomb. I forgot what the bomb is called. I'm just going to call it the power bomb. We're going to use this to do as much damage to Gutsman as possible. Sometimes he'll move back, sometimes he'll move forward. As long as the explosion hits him, however, you will have that easy of a time. Just be sure to avoid the boulders he throws, as well as any debris it might create as it flies towards you. And you should be well on your way to facing some more bosses. And we got Power Arm too, which allows us to pick up the blocks that we destroyed with the Elect Beam in the last video and toss them at enemies. It's kind of the same way Gutsman tossed those boulders at us. And now we have 2 more Robot Masters before we go to Dr. Wily's lair. We got Iceman and Fireman. We're gonna tackle them both in the next video. So join me next time where we finish off the last of the Robot Masters and head to Dr. Wily's lair. Until then, this is PrinceWatercress. Take care, stay safe, and thanks for watching!